Hello students, so starting off with the question number 8 of NMTC 2024 primary level, that is the Gauss contest, 8th question. In the adjoining figure, AD is equals to AE, then the measure of angle AED. So we require to measure this angle X over here, right? What we can do over here is, like, these two sides AD is equals to AE. If this angle is equals to X, this whole angle again equals to X. Now from the triangle ABC, we are having 90 degrees plus 2x plus x by 2 is equals to 180 degrees, because sum of the angles of triangle is equals to 180 degrees. So the value of 2x plus x by 2, which is 5x by 2, is equals to 90 degrees. Then the value of x is equals to 180 by 5, that is 36 degrees. So this is the value of x we are getting. So x is AED angle, okay, which is equals to 36. So ADE angle ADE is again equals to 36 degrees. Now for finding out the angle EAD, that is the required angle EAD, that will be 180 minus 36 plus 36, which is the other two angles. So 180 minus 72, the answer will be 108, that is the D option. Now next question, that is based on HCF and divisibility. The largest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by HCF of 24 and 36 is n. Then n plus 4 is equals to. So first of all, like 24 is having the factors 2 cube into 3, and the factors of 36 is 2 cube into 3 square. So their HCF will be the HCF will be like 2 cube into 3, that is 24. Okay, now the 3-digit number, largest 3-digit number which is divisible by 24, okay, that will be 996, right? So 996 is the number, will be the number n. So n plus 4 will be equals to 996 plus 4, that is 1000. Okay, now the next one, which is again question based on the geometry, that is area part. In the given figure, AB line is parallel to HG line, which is parallel to CD and parallel to EF. Now AB is equals to 6, GH is equals to 4, CD is equals to 5, and FE is equals to 9. BC is equals to 8, and the distance between the pair of lines AB and HG, BC, GF, these all distance, and CD, FE, these are same as 3 everywhere. Then the area of this total figure is, so what we can do is, we can break this figure into parts. Okay, this is the first part, this one is the second one, and this one is the third one, and fourth one. Okay, now for this, I just name these points as P, Q, R. Okay, so for the figure A, P, G, H, this will be a trapezium. So area will be half times the height is 3, into sum of the parallel sides. Now what will be the length of the parallel sides? Since this part is 3, so AP length will be 3, so 3 plus 4. Okay, that is 7 into 3, 21 by 2. Now that of this square will be B PB QG is a square of 3 by 3, so its area is 3 into 3, that is 9. Now a rectangle which is having the length. Now what will be the length, because like this part is 3 over here and this is again 3, so we are subtracting 3 from 8 and again adding the 3, so GF length is 8 and width is this 3. So the rectangle, that is GQRF, is having 24 as the area. And lastly, the area of trapezium CDER is equals to half times, this is 5, and the other parallel side will be 9 minus 3, that is 6. So 5 plus 6 times of 3, so that is 11 into 3, 33 by 2. Okay, so when we add all these areas, okay, 21 by 2, 33 by 2, 9 and then 24, so that total area will become 60. That is B option. Now next one, which is a perfect square based question. The number of pairs of 2-digit square numbers, the sum or difference of which are also squares. So how many pairs are there? So first of all, we just note down the 2-digit square numbers, that is 16, 25, 36, 49, 64 and 81. So by taking this sum or difference, again should be a perfect square. So the difference, like difference of 25 and 16 is 9, and the sum of 36 plus 64 is equals to 100. So these are the two possible cases, so answer is 2 over here. Next one, which is based on combinatorics. There are 20 people around the table. Each of them shakes hands with people to his or her immediate left or immediate right. The total number of handshakes taken. So like 20 people around the table. So we can see like one will be making a handshake with 2. That in between the 1 and 2 we will have one handshake only. Second is again 1. This is again 1. So counting them, it will give you total number of 20 handshakes. Now the next question, 13th one. In the adjoining figure, A, B, C, D are the vertices of a square. So whenever you join this A, B, C and D, this figure so formed is a square. Now all the semicircles are equal. The area of the shaded region is, okay, and the side of the square is given to us as 3. So the diameter of each of the semicircle will be 1 each, because they are of equal radius. Now we need to find out this shaded region. So first of all, we can have the area of all these semicircles which are outside the square. Okay, that will be, because one semicircle is half pi r square, so pi into half square, so that means pi by 8, and there are in total okay, fine. Now how many semicircles are there at the boundary? There are in total 12 semicircles in the boundary. Okay, but out of the 12, okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4 are omitted, because inner one is having 4 semicircle and all the semicircles are equal. So we will be subtracting these 4. So 12 minus 4, that is total. We have to find out the area of 8 semicircles, right? So 8 times pi by 8, which is giving you only pi. Okay, now again we need to take the area of this whole big square, subtracting the area of this inner square. That will be 3 times 3, that is 9, minus the inner square, which I had colored red, is 1 times 1, that is 1. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So the total area of the shaded region will be 8 plus pi. That is A option. Now the 14th one. there are two boxes A and B which can hold 38 candles and 20 candles respectively. Now 288 candles have to be placed to the maximum capacity of the boxes if we require m number of A type boxes and n numbers of B type boxes. Okay, so A box can have 38 candles and B have 20 candles. So in m number of A boxes, we will be having m times 38 candles, and in n number of B boxes we will have n times 20 candles. This should be total equals to 288 candles. Now taking 2 common and dividing both the sides by 2, so 19m plus 10n is equals to 144. Okay, now we need to find out the values of m and n which satisfy this condition. So at the value of n equals to 3. Okay, the value of m we will get 114 by 19, which is 6. So the value of m by n will be 6 by 3, that is 2. So the answer is B option, that is 2 over here. Now a last one, which is a logical operator for this video. The divisor of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now leaving 1 and 6, the divisor are 2 and 3. Let us denote this as 6 is denoted by a bracket in a triangle 6, then 2 plus 3, which is equals to 5. Okay, then what is the value of this? Now in only a single triangle 6 we are having, this means 2 plus 3, that is the sum of the factors other than the 1 and number itself, 5. So for one triangle, so first one triangle 12, we will have the factors other than 1 and 12. We will have 2, 3, 4 and 6 as the factor, so their sum is 15. Now when I had just removed this first triangle, now inside this second triangle we are having 15. So the factors other than 1 and 15 are 3 and 5, so their sum is 8. Now the third triangle, for this outermost triangle we will have 8 inside this triangle, so the sum of the factors which are other than 1 and 8, that is 2 and 4, that will be 6. So the answer will be 6. Now next part of the questions will be continued in the next video. Thank you.